WWE Universe. So it is Tuesday. What does that mean? Raw review. So this is the last Raw before WrestleMania. Oh, WrestleMania is so close. Like this is. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. So pumped. So first we're gonna start off with CM Punk, who is the little hometown boy, and I cannot believe how many people were cheering for him, even though he, obviously they're going to cheer for their hometown guy, but it was just so weird to hear him being cheered for. It was totally weird. But so CM Punk gets in the ring. Well, he's already in the ring. I'm sorry. He's sitting in the ring looking like a total creeper. And he just talks about how he attacked Randy Orton last week, and seeing the look on his wife's face and how she won't, every time she closes her eyes, she's going to see her husband for how he really is, which that was not Sam. If you guys didn't get the memo last week, that was not really Samantha. So, and then he talked about like how he's not going to have the Nexus guys in his corner, and just, pretty much hyping everything up for WrestleMania, and he's like, he pretty much thinks he's going to win, which I'll do a prediction video, but I definitely don't think CM Punk's going to win. At least I hope he doesn't win, but we'll see how that goes. So then Randy Orton's not taking this anymore, so then his music hits, and he slowly, like, hobbles down. You can see that his knee is taped up and, wrapped up really good, and he slowly kind of, he's trying not to show that he's hurt, but you can obviously tell that he's, I don't know if it's a legitimate injury or if they're just, bullcrapping it. But I mean, he definitely, if it's not real, he's definitely selling it very good. So then he gets in the ring and him and CM Punk fight for a couple minutes, and then Randy sets CM Punk up for his punt, and I was so excited. I was like, please just punt him right now. And so his knee gives out on him while he's running across the ring to kick him, and he just kind of falls to the mat, and then CM Punk gets up and does the GTS, which was like, ow. I mean, it just looked more intense. Like, it looked like it had more passion and power behind it. But definitely, it was a nice way to start off Raw. I mean, everybody's got to make a statement before WrestleMania. I mean, this was their last chance, and I definitely think they did a good job, and this is definitely, I'm excited for this match. Definitely looking forward to it. Next we have Edge and Christian defeating Alberto Del Rio and Brodus Clay. I was really happy to see Christian and Edge team up. I always love that. I really miss them being a tag, like tagging together and all. They were just awesome. I love them. And then after the match, well, as Edge was pinning Brodus, Alberto Del Rio put Christian in the cross armbreaker. Cross armbreaker. And so then, like Edge chased him away, and then Alberto came back and just like put Edge in the cross armbreaker. Don't want to say it wrong again. So this was definitely, I've heard so many things that Christian's gonna actually be in this match for WrestleMania, but it's, I mean, they still have SmackDown because all those guys are on SmackDown, but it's just weird. Like, I don't know, it's crazy, and I don't know. I'm really thinking Alberto is going into WrestleMania on this strong point. I don't actually, I don't really know who's gonna win. I gotta think really hard about exactly who I want to win, so when I do my predictions, I'll have everybody down. But it's just like, I really think Alberto Del Rio has a great chance going into this match. So, excited again. Next we have another commercial for, please correct me if I'm wrong, Sin Cara. I believe that's how you say it, but if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. Sin Cara, because I've heard people say it a different way, and I don't know, like, I don't know. But they've showed, you know, a lot of commercials and little clips of him, and he looks like such an amazingly talented guy. Like, I cannot wait to see him. And there's been a lot of videos going around of his first match in the WWE at a house show, and it just blew me away. He is so talented. I cannot wait to see him get in the ring. Just, I think he is going to climb up to the top very fast if he can do all that. You know, I think he's going to be a big guy. I think he's going to be a big contender. So I'm definitely excited to see him. He will be debuting next week on Raw, the night after WrestleMania, and I'm definitely excited to see how he is, because I don't like Rey Mysterio at all. So hopefully this guy is going to just blow Rey Mysterio out of the water. Sorry to all you Rey Mysterio fans. Next we have Santino Marella defeating Justin Gabriel, which I was not happy about because I love Justin Gabriel. He was my pick to win on NXT, and then Wade Barrett was, and then Heath Slater was. But ever since they joined the Nexus, I just have loved them, and then now that they're in the core, it's just like, it's awesome. I love it. And I don't know, like, I don't really care for Santino that much. Like, I like him, but he just, you know, he just does these matches and acts silly and all, and I'd like to see him, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe, like, take a turn and be a bad guy for a little bit. I don't know. I just want to see something different of Santino. It's just him and Vladimir have been going on for so long, and it's just kind of cheesy. I don't know. But I was kind of sad to see Justin lose. And they also announced at WrestleMania that it will be Santino Marella, Vladimir Kozlov, Kane, and The Big Show versus The Core. So I'm definitely excited for that. And then after the match, you know how Santino does the little trumpet thing? They got Vladimir to do it, Tamina to do it, The Big Show was doing it, and Kane got in the ring and was like, "What are you doing?" And then he did it, and I thought it was so cute. I was like, Kane doing the trumpet on Raw equals best thing ever. It was just so cute. I want to, like, get a picture of that, and just, it was adorable. So, not happy with the outcome, but happy that they're having a match at WrestleMania. Next we have Triple H and The Undertaker finally confronting each other face to face and actually talking instead of the first time when they just stood there and stared at each other for 20 minutes. Honestly, I am looking for, I wouldn't say I'm excited. Maybe, I don't know. I'm excited only because I want to see The Undertaker get 19-0. I mean, I don't like Triple H. You guys know I don't like Triple H. I just trying to think of how to say this. Like, you know, I mean, The Undertaker, he is one of the first, like, guys that I was totally into when I first got into wrestling. I was like, this guy's badass. He is just indestructible. You know, when I first started watching wrestling, so he has a close place in my heart always, even though now he's really not my favorite or anything. Like, I don't know, he just goes away and comes back so much, it kind of gets annoying. But, I don't know, like, this match just isn't as exciting as I was hoping it would be. You know, I thought they were going to put Triple H, if he loses, then it was going to, you know, his career on the line, which I guess they can't do that again because, you know, Ric Flair and then HBK and all. So I guess they can't do that, but I don't know. So then, right after Triple H comes out, pretty much, HBK comes out, and I was kind of excited, even though I really don't care for HBK that much. I was excited to see him come out, but then I was like, oh, what is he gonna say? Like, is he gonna do something really stupid? And, you know, I don't want him at Mania. Like, I'm not really that excited of him being in the Hall of Fame, only because he just retired, and these people that have been in the business so long and have been out of the business for quite some time are finally just getting inducted when he was just out and is just getting inducted. I understand people have their opinions. That's how I feel about it. But HBK just came out to talk about what his thoughts are on the match and all. And then my hair is driving me nuts. I'm sorry guys, I'm getting it chopped off tomorrow, so hopefully I won't play with it anymore like this. But anyway, he was talking about his thoughts, and his thoughts on each guy. And Triple H talked about how he's not going to be a victim and how he's not afraid and he's not going to let his emotions get to him, and all that stuff. And then the Undertaker's like, he's a dead man. Look at this huge streak he has. He's not going to just give it up, and it's going to be a fight. And obviously Taker thinks he's going to keep his streak, and I think Taker's going to keep his streak. I definitely think he is going. I'm sorry, my computer's bugging me. Okay. So I definitely think this is going to be a good match after hearing that. But then Triple H was like, well, Shawn, why don't you tell Undertaker why I'm going to prevail at WrestleMania? So I was like, oh great, he's going to be the guest referee. Who didn't see that coming? Because I've heard so much crap on the internet about it. And I just... have a freaking normal referee. Use a normal referee. I understand there's circumstances where you can, it's WrestleMania, so you're going to have fun with it and all this crazy stuff's supposed to happen. But just this is a big enough match, have a freaking normal referee. Not a referee that is still bitter over him losing to The Undertaker 2 years in a row. And this guy also took him out of WWE. So, I just was like, what the heck is going on? So then HBK just gets out of the ring and just leaves. And Triple H is like, Shawn, where are you going? What are you doing? And I'm like, good, you can be at WrestleMania, you can be at this. You can be at the, what's it called? The Hall of Fame. Just go. Just please don't be in WrestleMania. You had great matches the last 2 years, just please stop. That's my rambling. I'm so sorry, that was just ridiculously long. So next we have Jack Swagger versus Jerry the King Lawler. So excited because I love Jack Swagger. And so then during the match, I'm sorry, I'm like talking too much. During the match, Jerry Lawler got a chair and just started hitting Swagger multiple times with a chair and got him disqualified, which was why Jack Swagger won. And then after the match, Jerry Lawler went kind of insane, like a little crazy. And so he was like getting in Michael Cole's box trying to attack him and stuff. And so Michael Cole just threw his drink in Lawler's face, which is pretty funny. I was like, I know it's happened before, but I was like, that's what you get. So that was pretty good. I love Jack Swagger. I love Michael Cole. Can't wait for this match. I'm totally excited. Okay, so next, we have Sheamus and Dolph Ziggler defeating Daniel Bryan and John Morrison. Now, I'm sure you guys already know, John Morrison and Dolph Ziggler are facing each other at WrestleMania. Well, John Morrison has Trish and Snooki in his corner with him, fighting with him, and LayCool will be with Dolph Ziggler, but they're going to be opponents at WrestleMania. And then Sheamus and Daniel Bryan are going to be opponents at WrestleMania. So, I thought this was a pretty good match. I was excited to see that because I didn't want them to just leave them out just because they're not doing this crazy match and because they're not high card guys, Even though stupid Snooki is, on Jomo's team, they shouldn't just make a big deal about Snooki because honestly, I don't want her to have anything. It's like Snooki Mania. Are you kidding me? Did you really just call WrestleMania, which is like the Super Bowl and which is like absolutely amazing? Did you really just call it Snooki Mania? That's disgusting. So I'm done with her. I'm really to the point where I just, ugh. But Dolph and Sheamus defeated Daniel and Jomo, and I was happy. I love Ziggles, so I was really happy. And Sheamus, definitely love Sheamus. But I love Daniel, and I like John Morrison, but I wanted the bad guys to win, to be honest. Pretty happy about that. Oh, excuse me. Next we have the Road Warriors and Paul Ellering. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. Please correct me if I did. Are the 2011 Hall of Fame inductees, and I definitely think they deserve this. They are, or excuse me, they were a huge tag team. They're just, everybody remembers them. I just so excited. I'm, like I said, these guys were wrestling a long time ago, and they haven't been in the WWE for a long time, and now they're finally getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's about time. So I'm definitely excited about that. Congratulations to them. So happy. Next we have Snooki and Trish being interviewed in a bar, and that pissed me off. And Snooki, some guy comes up to her and Trish and like trying to talk to him and crap, and Snooki just like punches him, and I'm like, are you kidding me? If somebody punched me in a bar, I would obviously fight, but I mean, how? You can't just randomly punch some dude because he's hitting on you. I don't know. I hate Snooki, honestly. So then, LayCool comes in and talks to Trish and Snooki, and then they start fighting and like rolling around on the floor and on the pool table, and it was embarrassing, to be honest, because you're just getting this stupid celebrity that just wants her couple extra minutes of fame, and these women, the divas, are so talented. Like, I'm kind of sick of Trish Stratus just because she's only, she's been gone for so long, and I don't know, I just don't really care for Trish Stratus that much anymore, but the diva, she was a diva, so these women are so strong and powerful, and to have somebody like Snooki come in and have a match is just absolutely embarrassing to me. I don't really like it, but what can you do? And last but not least, we have The Rock finally coming in person instead of satellite. Amazing, I know, amazing. My mouth is really dry, sorry. So he comes in to talk about just, honestly, he bored the crap out of me. You'd think, oh, it's The Rock, oh, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. No, he totally did not electrify me. He didn't do nothing. I was like, I'm gonna go take a nap now. I mean, everything that came out of his mouth, just, I didn't care. And I know you guys were like, well, it's because you like John Cena. No, it's not. He was one of my favorite wrestlers when I first got into wrestling. And for him to be gone for 7 years, like when he left, it absolutely broke my heart. I was like, this guy, he's a big freaking part of my life, and he just left. And then he started doing movies and all, and just never came back. And now all of a sudden he's back just for like, it just, I don't know. I just really don't care for him that much. So I just really was like, I don't care. I don't care about you anymore. I want WrestleMania to happen, but I want him to just leave after it, to be honest. So then John Cena came out, and a lot of people were expecting John to be like a thug and rap and stuff, but John seriously like laid down everything. He put everything out on the table. He let everybody know that sure, most of his fan base is kids, which I know it's a lot of kids and a lot of women, but I do know, surprisingly, I know a lot of guys that they think he's okay, but they respect him, because he does so much charity. He's taking 30 children from Make-A-Wish to WrestleMania. That is amazing. He just does so much. You have to respect the man. You you can not like his wrestling, you can not like his music, but you should respect him for the things that he does outside of the ring. So, I know people like that, like, oh, I have respect for him because of what he does. So, that's I like that, but I understand a lot of his fan base. Obviously, I'm a girl, and a lot of younger children. But he's proud of it. He is happy to have hustle, loyalty, respect, to have a code to live by, to stay true to his fans and be a role model. And he laid everything down, and I was so happy. Like, after he said everything and just got everything out, I wanted to just like I was very happy. Like, he did a great job. He didn't add in rap. He didn't act silly. I mean, at first he did, but he got serious and he meant every word that he said, and I was very proud. So then The Rock is like, nobody can judge you or me but the good Lord above. I'm like, don't play that card. I understand, I understand a lot of the wrestlers are religious. That is perfectly fine, but don't sit there and say only God can judge me, and then say I'm gonna kick your monkey ass. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't know, just The Rock he annoys me. Like, I honestly don't care about him anymore. But I don't know. Like, that was just annoying. I was like, so God can't judge you, but then you're gonna be like, I'm gonna kick your monkey ass. Okay, Rock, whatever. So then The Miz and Alex Riley come out, and The Miz does this short little thing, and I honestly was kind of disappointed with what he said because it was kind of short, and it was kind of the same thing, and I was like, he could do a lot better. But then, so Alex Riley and The Miz attack The Rock, and John Cena gets out of the ring, and so then The Rock throws Alex Riley over the ropes and puts the people's elbow on The Miz, and The Miz rolls out. And then John Cena hits the attitude adjustment on The Rock. And I was really happy because I just thought The Rock deserved it. That's what you get for not being here for 7 years. Talking crap about John when he has been here, and he's risen to the top. I just thought he deserved it for everything he said and all this crap, which I understand. John Cena, he said stuff too, made fun of The Rock, but I don't know. Even though, this is a storyline, I know, but I didn't like the things The Rock did. I didn't like a lot of it. So, The Rock deserved it. I cannot wait for WrestleMania. It's going to be amazing. Just excited, and this video is disgustingly long. So, guys, don't forget, next week, I believe it's at 8 o'clock on Monday on USA, they have the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. At 9 o'clock, they have Raw regularly scheduled. And then right after Raw goes off, which is supposed to be 11:05, but lately it's been going over, but it's immediately following Raw is the premiere of Tough Enough. So I don't want you guys to forget that. It's going to be great. I'm very excited. I'm going to get a prediction video up very soon. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but I will get it up very soon, I promise you. And then, I'll do my regular videos. So, I will see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Watch NXT tonight. Vote for Chris Jericho on Dancing with the Stars. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.